Welcome back to Air Miniatures. I'm Vicky, and this is my victorious farmhouse from Real Good Toys. I've been working on it for the past few weeks, and I am really excited to show you what I've got done so far. Definitely did not get as far on it as I wanted to, but I did have to redo a few things. I still have to redo a few things. So if you see anything that I could do better, please let me know. This is my first time really trying to make a realistic dollhouse. My first dollhouse was a haunted dollhouse, so there was a lot of scope for imagination in that one. But this one I want it to look a little bit more real. So if you have any advice or tips, please let me know. I started with the outside. The first thing I've been working on is the front porch. It wraps around, and one of the problems that I've had is fitting in the wooden flooring. So this is the first way that I've tried, is to bring it in at a corner and add little triangles until it fills in the gap. I think what I'm going to do is take this and push it forward so it all fills in the gap, and then fill in the gap back in the back where the rug is, because that'll be covered by a rug. So that was one of my first problems. And then we have the front door, which I decided I'm going to do one more coat of stain because it looks like a little spot got missed, and then cover it with a polyurethane. I did hang up the mailbox and the light. And another big thing that I'm planning on doing is to replace all of the shutters with shutters that look a little bit more realistic. I didn't even realize that I could take the old shutters off. I just figured that out and I bought some shutters I need to stain, and I need to take these old ones off. And it'll make it also look a lot less sloppy, because it's definitely a little more sloppy than I would like. So one thing that I did finish, if you ever saw my first video, one of my first videos I published, and I've been waiting to fix this and finish it, is the lighting on the porch. This literally took forever. But I love the way it came out. There's a few little gaps in there. I do plan on covering the lights with something to make them look just a little bit more, I don't know, realistic. But I love that look though. Nice and clean. Another thing I need to do is to hang up my porch swing. I have to figure out a way to get the hook to stay in there other than gluing it, because right now that's not working. So another thing I did is to put the stone around the edge of the house, and then also on the fireplace. So I think that looks really nice, and it took a lot longer than I thought it would. I'm ordering the newel post for the porch soon. So the porch area right here with the stair area is not quite finished. I will definitely be adding to that in the near future. I did finish staining the roof though. That was not done yet. And then probably my favorite part so far, this light is still drying, so we didn't hang it up yet. So there's the side view. My favorite part so far is what I did to the ceilings in here. So this may end up with another coat of paint when I go in to finalize everything. But I wanted a knockdown texture on my ceilings, because that's what we do with our ceilings in Ohio. And I know some places are different. My friend in Florida has knockdown texture on her walls and smooth ceilings, so they do it a little bit differently than us, but that's just what we do here. So that's what I wanted, and that took several tries. The first time I tried to do it with the house upright, and it did not work at all, so I had to turn the house on its head, and then it worked beautifully. So that is my update for the house for now. and I should be starting with the interior. I decided on the living room on this side and the kitchen and dining room on this side. After a lot of thought, it just seems like it would work the best. So that's what I'm going to be working on in the near future. But first, I did want to show you my latest haul. So a couple of weeks ago, I saw a absolutely beautiful desk on somebody else's channel, and it was going for auction, and the price was getting a little higher than what I wanted to pay or what I was able to pay. So I looked on eBay and I happened to find the exact desk and a very similar chair to what it was. And then I also bought the first chair here before I found this one for a good price. And I just had to show you because it is so gorgeous. Okay. And it's also so large. But look at this thing. I've never seen one like this either, and it is the craziest thing that there just happened to be two of them on eBay at the same time. So I'm not sure how that happened, but apparently God wanted me to have this. So this is my newest piece. It might go into my office in the Victoria's farmhouse. It's a little fancy, but I like fancy stuff in my house. So maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think? But totally gorgeous. This is Best Pack, in case anybody was wondering. It's on the bottom there. But anyways, I look forward to seeing all of you in Chicago in a couple weeks. And I will be working on my house in the meantime. And if anybody has any advice for any of the problems that I had, please let me know.